to be welcome back to Rhys Game Channel. I'm Rhys as always, and today I just thought we'd take a little bit of a look at sort of like the history of the channel, how we've got to where we've got, and also just a little bit of sort of like nice nostalgia to look back at some of the stuff that I've done, some of the stuff that went well, some of the stuff that went kind of bad, and also just to understand maybe a little bit more about me and stuff like that. So just to go right back to the beginning, guys, the very first reason that I even considered making a YouTube channel was a discussion I had with friends, a couple of friends of mine, and it was about starting up a YouTube channel with the three of us. Stuff happened, life happened, things got in the way, eventually sort of like the plan sort of dwindled and we didn't end up doing it. But then I was kind of like off my own back, I was like, well, I kind of fancy this, I like this idea of like a nice outlet of somewhere I can sort of go, have some time, have a hobby and do something with, and just kind of grow in the own way that I like. So I thought to myself, fuck it, I'll give it a go. At the time, I had a really fucking terrible laptop that was really not designed to play games on. I did play games on it though, because I'm awesome, and I tried as hard as I could to get what I could done on that thing. And man, that first year of YouTube, where I wasn't really taking it very seriously, I was kind of more learning how it all worked and sort of like what to do with it all. It was such a steep learning curve for me at the beginning, because honestly I had no idea. I didn't know how to record on your fucking PC or laptop or whatever. I never knew about fucking editing. I just didn't know anything. I didn't know a great deal about anything. So it was like this huge thing that I was trying to do, and I had no idea how to do it. so much learning had to come into place to actually achieve what I even got out of the first stuff that I ever did, which is crazy, because I mean, we've got this far down the line and I'm still learning today, you know, like you never stop learning. It's a never-ending journey, YouTube. I'm sure that even the sort of guys with the big channels, even they must learn stuff every day, because you just sometimes you'll click on something when you're editing and you're like, shit dude, that makes life so much easier. We're going to take a look at my very first video that I ever put on YouTube. This is pretty embarrassing, if I'm honest. It was pretty terrible. I mean, I didn't know what to say. I wasn't very comfortable at the time speaking on the internet, so I was kind of like, I don't know, super nervous and stuff. Anyway, let's jump into this fucking dread shit, and let's just go from there. There it is. Look at that. My high quality beginning, and I made this all on my fucking iPhone, this beginning.
Hello and welcome to Rhys Gaming Channel.
Okay.
Here we'll be doing many different videos, but this is one of, and this is Minecraft obviously, and we'll be doing a day by day sort of, you know, 20-minute video-ish of me going through it and hopefully reaching the end whilst having an awesome journey and building some cool shit on the way. So pretty much that's it. So I'm going to get on with it because we've got 20 minutes to start smashing the shit out.
Man, like, oh, so weird. I don't even have an intro at that point. I didn't have the intro. I had like an idea of what I wanted to do. I knew that I had to have an intro. I knew that I had to have an outro. But I didn't really have a lot going for me then. I mean, I didn't know anything, like I said a minute ago, so it was kind of like this big unknown entity, and I made like this flashy beginning because I'd seen all of the other YouTube channels, so like they had these cool starts to their shit and stuff like that, and I threw it together on my phone, man, and that was like a really old iPhone at the time. Well, it wasn't old at the time, but it is now. And I was just like, fuck, you know, this looks cool, I'll chuck that together. Didn't really even know about copywriting or anything. Luckily, none of that music was copyrighted, so I didn't get any trouble for it. But yeah, I just threw it together, and like I said, I didn't really know, man. I mean, listen to the intro to this. Let's have a little listen again.
Hello and welcome to Rhys Gaming Channel.
Man, I really didn't have any idea at the time. It's kind of crazy, it really is. But yeah, that's my first ever video. Let's see if we get up to anything good in it. But yeah, at the time, guys, I honestly thought that that Minecraft was going to be my thing, you know. And this was like right at the beginning of all the big Minecraft stuff happening on YouTube. Well, not even really at the beginning of it. I think it was more sort of in the mid-range when Minecraft was freaking huge, and that's the only game I ever really played a lot of that wasn't like PS3 or something at the time. So, and I didn't have a a freaking capture card or anything like that. I didn't even know that shit existed at the time. So I was like, I don't even know how people were doing that. I just thought some people were super smart and like fucking jacking into their systems and doing some crazy shit. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I say, I just it's crazy because I just didn't understand how a lot of stuff was done. But I don't know if I had an outro on this. I'm just gonna check and see if I had an actual outro.
Safe. Peace out, everybody. Take it easy. And
oh, I did have the fucking bidey by then. So I had my outro from day one, man. I didn't even realise that. I'd totally forgotten that shit. That's crazy. That is cool. So I've always had the bidey by. I mean, God, pretty embarrassing. I was like, make sure you like, subscribe, and shoot yourself in the head if I go any slower. Dude, stop trying to stretch this to 20 fucking minutes. But seriously, man, oh my god. And the thing is, I've always done long videos on YouTube. Like, I think a lot of channels before used to always do like these shorter videos, like fucking 8 minutes long, something like that, 6 minutes long. Keep them short, so that you could just get the video there. People would watch the whole thing. And it was a lot before all of this stuff, before everyone was like, you must stick to 10 minutes videos. I mean, I've always done long videos, so it didn't really bother me when that whole 10-minute video thing came out to earn more money out of the fucking ad revenue. Even though that's shot to shit these days anyway. But besides the point, it's fucking... It's funny because I've always done that. I just thought if you're going to put something on YouTube, like a gaming video or something, I always thought people kind of wanted to just sit back and enjoy it for a period of time. So I kind of stuck with it mostly. Some games you can't play for very long and they'll still stay 5-minute videos. But most stuff, if I can play it and enjoy it, then I like to do that. It's kind of what I've always been about. So that was my first ever video, guys. Dude, fucking terrible. But it was fun and I enjoyed myself. I had a lot of fun doing it. And I remember just finding my feet with that and realising obviously that I enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't do face cam or anything. I didn't have any ability to do that at all. The very first video I did face cam on, I think, was Dread Out. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, this is the very first video I put a face cam in, and I was super duper nervous and quite a bit younger. And I looked a lot thinner. Life hadn't got to me then, guys, alright? Life hadn't got to me. But but yeah, no, so this is the first one I ever put a face cam in, and honestly I was so excited about this, but I didn't know how to edit it all together. Like, I just didn't know how to do this shit. I filmed it on my iPhone. I didn't have like a webcam or anything then. I filmed it on my iPhone and I put it into the video and stuff. And I didn't even know some simple stuff. Like, if you don't know, like when you start recording and stuff, I think everyone has their own way of doing this. But to sort of get all your sounds together, you know, some people like to clap, some people like to count it in, some people just make a loud noise like boop, whatever, you know, whatever gives you a spike and allows you to sort of synchronize the two videos together and make sure that you're in line with each other. I had no idea how to do that. No idea whatsoever. So it was it was insane, man. But yeah, this is to see if I've got my intro down. This is the same year. I was actually only a few months down the line when I did this. And here we go. Let's go into this.
What's up, people? I'm Rhys the King. Here I am again, playing some...
Kind of got that intro going.
Now, this is just a demo. The real game has come out, I think, today. So I thought I'd just have a little blast on demo, see what it's all about, and see if you guys want to see it as well. Doing a little bit of something different today. I'm going to actually be in the video, so hello. If you enjoy that, and if you enjoy having a reaction cam and whatnot on there, then, you know, drop us a like or give me a comment or something. Let me know that you enjoy it. So anyway, let's get on with this.
Also, for those of you who say you've never seen me without my hat, I never used to wear a hat back in the day. The only reason I actually started wearing a hat in my videos is because, quite honestly, when I was starting out, I used to find it so hard because I get back from work, have a bath or a shower, and the last thing you kind of want to do is do your hair just to sit on the couch all night and play video games, edit them, or sit with my missus and stuff. So I was always like, oh man, I don't want to have to just gel my hair to do that and then have to wash it out again before I go to bed. So I used to do, like, different when you're doing this as your career, guys. But when you're not, you have to do things slightly differently. And so the hat kind of came around, and there's quite a lot of different variations of hat that I tried to wear before I found the one that I fucking loved, which is not even this one. I love this hat, but my hat prior to this, which was my like gaming hat, was the flat cap. But the flat cap had to kind of go because Jacksepticeye existed, and he kind of he made that something that was very prominently sort of his thing. So I didn't really know about Jacksepticeye at the time when I was using the flat cap and when I was doing that, and then when he came out and got really big really fucking quickly, like all of a sudden all I got was people being like, dude, you're wearing a flat cap, you must think you're fucking Jacksepticeye. Let's find a video of me in the flat cap and it'll be a lot easier to sort of show it off. So here you go, this is a video with me still trying to do the intros, man. This is still in the first year of me doing YouTube, and again, I wasn't really taking it seriously at the time, nor my thumbnails, because man, the thumbnail was bad. But like, I just didn't know, right? What's this? Why do I click on this? I'll click on my face to subscribe. That's clever. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I did do that. That's kind of clever. Click my face to subscribe. Clever old me. And not that annotations are going to be a thing for much longer anyway, because most of the stuff's that clickable stuff now. But it's kind of crazy because yeah, this is the flat cap, guys, and that's me in the flat cap, loving it large. And this is actually around when I started getting my actual PC and stuff, and it's good times because I actually rebuilt this whole room that's behind me. I made it what it is. Put a big nice L-shaped desk in it, and maybe I'll do a room tour at some point. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that kind of shit. Maybe you would, I don't know. But yeah, this is the flat cap, and I love that look, man. I love my flat cap. It's super comfortable to wear, and also, like, I don't know, it just gave me something that I felt like not everyone had, having like that personal touch that everyone could recognise. I guess like Cinnamon Toast Ken has his like bear hat, fucking, you know, PewDiePie's got his bro fist, so on and so forth. For me, my cap was my thing, and then Jacksepticeye came along and stole that. But, well, he didn't really, he was already doing it himself as well, to be fair. But it just meant that everyone was like, hey, you're trying to be Jacksepticeye, and I was like, I'm not fucking trying to be Jacksepticeye, man, it's just a hat, bro. It's just a fucking hat. We're completely different channels, bro. I'm not sensitive about this subject at all. But anyway, that is why I actually opened the merch store. Not actually because I thought anyone would want to buy merch from me, if I'm really honest. I just wanted this hat, I really did. As it stands, a few of you have bought merch from me, and that's fucking actually incredible. By the way, guys, there's a merch store. So yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, man. And this is where that sort of evolution came around, man. So that's kind of like, there's like a little bit of a quick look at where I kind of got to and how I got to it fast and stuff like that, with like my evolution of putting a face cam in and the sort of the different looks I was going for at the time and how I was trying to achieve it and things. So it was kind of like this weird time. You kind of find yourself over time on YouTube. Like, it doesn't happen overnight, man. A lot of people like to say, oh, you know, just put one video up, mate, and suddenly become like the best YouTuber ever. If you have that attitude towards YouTube, you're probably not going to succeed. I mean, even to this day, man, I don't believe I'm ever going to get anywhere. I just enjoy what I'm doing. And I do care if I get somewhere, of course I do. I put a fuckload of hard work into this. An insane amount of hard work and an insane amount of hours go into what I do, which is hard when you get that video that's got fuck all views in it after you spend, I don't know, 4 hours making it. But hey ho, don't get angry about that, guys. That is part of YouTube, and that's probably the best advice I can give you, is to not let that stress you out. Not everything works out. Like a full series that I tried to do once, which was actually something called fucking, yeah, Monday Mashups. Now, a Monday Mashup was a thing that I tried to get going, and man, I really tried. 24 episodes of that I did. You can sort of see that here. And I tried really hard for this, but it just like, well, look here, man, fucking 8 views on the playlist, and I got a good few hundred views between a lot of the videos, but it just never picked up, and people didn't really care for it that much, and it sucked, man, because I used to love doing a Monday Mashup. It's literally where I'd come in, let's put one of the videos on, come in, and I'd literally back at it again with the awesome intros there, Rhys. I fucking hate those intros now. Okay, another variation of a hat, guys. And yeah, we used to just play 3 different games essentially, is what I did. I didn't understand about aspect ratios, I didn't understand about anything back then. You'll see in this video alone, there's 3 different kinds of fucking aspect ratio in it, which is crazy. It's fun, but I just didn't understand anything of how to fix those, man. I think one thing we learned from today's video is I didn't understand a lot, okay? But yeah, a lot of stuff happened, and I tried and errored, and I trialed and errored, and I trialed and errored, and that first journey to 100 subscribers, man, was the craziest thing ever, man. It was so fucking hard to get to 100 subscribers, guys. I can't express to you enough just how hard that was to actually get towards being on 100 subscribers. This is when I hit 100 subscribers, and this was nearly 3/4 of a year it took me to get to that first 100, man. And if you start YouTube, that first 100, if you're not fucking like sub-botting and all that bullshit, and I pride myself on the fact that I've never done all that sub-botting bullshit, I've never done any cheating, I don't see the point in it. What's the point in having achieved something if you didn't fucking earn that shit, man? So this is it, man. Like I say, 3/4 of a year, a fuckload of hard work, and like I say, I wasn't like I am now, where it's 2 videos a day, every single day, same time of the day, every day, sticking to a schedule. I wasn't like that back then. I did like, I think I did 3 uploads a week, sometimes 2. It was like very varied, man, so it was completely different to how I sort of roll now. And again, this is filmed on my iPad, because that's the only way I could film stuff back then.
What's up, people? Welcome back to Rhys King's gaming channel. I am Rhys King, as always, and today this is going to be my very first vlog video. It's actually in celebration of hitting my 100 subscribers, which I am crazy excited about. Honestly, I can't say thank you enough to everyone here that's
look how happy I was, man.
So yeah, hopefully this would have happened pretty close to that 100 subscriber coming through, and yeah, this is going to be, I'm pre-uploading this and all ready and everything. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh. And then yeah,
man, I was so fucking buzzing when I first did that. Like, I still get excited now. I really do, man. I fucking love it. It's not like I'm sat at fucking millions of subscribers or anything. I've got like 6,000 subscribers, you know, 6,500 subscribers. But there's something about that when you start. It's such a different feeling. I mean, I think I'll feel that feeling again when I hit like 10k or something. That is going to be for me when I'm just like, you know. I think it's because I've been doing it a long time now as well, that you get used to how things are and stuff. So it's different, man. It's different. I mean, the milestones, the big milestones, like I say, I'm looking forward to hitting personally on the channel, if we can, is like a 10k, you know, and then from a 10k, you're looking at really like the 50k, 100k, and then probably the mil, man. Those are like, they're your subscriber milestones, man. It goes from that 100 to 1,000 to 10 to fucking 50 to 100 to 1,000,000, and those are your things. If you can actually fucking achieve hitting all of them, get up to that 1,000,000, number one, you're doing it as a career by that point, and you're a lucky fucker because you get to sit down and enjoy that shit. You really are lucky if you manage to do that. I mean, I would love that, man. I would, of course, would fucking be incredible to actually be able to make a career out of that shit. But just so cool, man. Just sitting. I love going through my old videos anyway. I do this quite a lot in my spare time because sometimes it can reinvigorate you and remind you of why you did what you've done. And also, like, I've loved some moments I've done in this channel are like my favourite things ever, man. My ultimate favourite video I've ever made in my life has to be a Random Crap with Rhys. Go check that playlist out if you haven't. Most of the stuff there is actually some of my proudest stuff. It's individual, it's completely personal to me, and it shows me off. And I think that's why I love them so much. And one of them is this. It was a make your own snow thing, right? It's still in my old hat.
Game channel. I'm Rhys King as always, and today we're back
Crap with Rhys. Fucking love that intro.
That's right, people. Welcome back to Random Crap with Rhys.
And just to give you some little backstory on this, yeah, I bought like a fucking pack of moustaches, and I was like, what am I going to do with this? And then I was like, I bought a crappy fucking thing, like a add water, make snow, sort of like fake snow thing. And I was like, well, we'll make a video out of this. And this what I'm kind of thinking about going back to doing some more of this stuff, because I love this. I loved it. It was so stupid, but it just shows me off for who I am. And I think this is the kind of stuff that I want to reintroduce into the channel again, man. I just kind of lost confidence a little bit with stuff like this. I don't know why. I did. I got a bit like I said, I lost my confidence with pushing myself out there in this way, and sort of life gets to you a little bit sometimes, and it got a bit crazy, man. It got a bit crazy, and I just don't know, like I say, I lost confidence with doing things like this. I want to bring it back. I tried really hard with the series a little while ago, and we'll go into that in a bit. But I think this is the kind of side of me that I want to bring back out in the channel, and I want to show, because this is me at my best. So let's just let's zip towards it. So yeah, here's the moustaches I got.
Like, I don't want to do.
And then we'll go into this.
But this one. Making Christmas snow is fun. I think we should apply a moustache. I mean, I'm going to swap out between, as we do, stages between making this Christmas snow. I don't know what to start with. I feel like I should start with this one. No, listen up, brother.
So yeah, we kind of get crazy.
Like this? Oh, yes, very nice. I was concerned it wouldn't show up on camera too well, but it appears. I actually, you know what? I could rock one of these bad boys, you know?
Good freeze frame right there. So go check this video out, man. Honestly, it's one of my funniest videos, honestly, to date. I love it so much. It's the make your own snow random crap with Rhys. I'll link it down below. I'll link all the videos that I go through today, apart from the ones I'm embarrassed of. Really, really cool. The other stuff I did is I did some really cool collaborations with my brother as well in my challenge playlist. Another seamless link, go check that out. But yeah, no, seriously, my challenge playlist, that was cool. But then I kind of trundled through, and you know, I was getting subscribers. We pretty much hit 500 subscribers, and shit was going well. We hit that in actually a charity live stream I did a couple of years back. None dissimilar to what we've just gone through on the channel with the Rust 10-hour live stream. Did that, and I after hitting the 500 subs, I was playing a game called Ben and Ed, and I did not like that game. I fucking hated that game, to be honest with you. I played it because it was that good kind of rage, you know. It was the kind of rage that made for good viewing. Although I may not have enjoyed every moment of playing that game, it was good because it did. It drove me fucking insane, but yet there was something about it that also made for such good YouTube viewing. And anyway, I completed the game, and then they brought this update out, and I was literally there when the update dropped. I made that video because I didn't have another video to make for that day, and I was like, fuck it, let's check out this new update. Put it together, uploaded it. Didn't think you'd get anywhere because most of my series on that game had sort of done medium to okay. So I was kind of like, you know, fuck it, we'll check that up there. Hopefully it's going to be good. I put a lot of time into the editing into it and stuff. So like I did this cool intro and stuff like that.
Back.
I don't want to play it all because it's long, but I did like a nice cool intro thing that was kind of cool. Explain about it all and stuff. And then I ended up finding the hidden Easter egg right at the end of it, which I'm going to show you because if you want to go check it, you can go check that video out. And it ended up, well, it's sat now at 2.4 million views, guys, which changed my channel entirely, because in about the space of a month I went from 500 subscribers to about 4,700 subscribers in the space of like a few weeks, man. It just changed, everything changed. And it was the craziest moment of my life. Like, I didn't know if that was about to be the making of me. I didn't know if that was about to be the breaking of me, to be honest with you. It gets pretty scary when something gets big. When you're not used to that, when you're used to getting like, I don't know, at best like 100 views, at worst like fucking 10 views on a video, then you're not ready for that kind of attention. Like, my fucking sub box was going off, my comments were just bloop 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 bloop, and then obviously you get some, like, you know, the shitty trolly comments alongside of it, and you're not ready for any of that stuff. You're not ready for anything. You're not ready for people to judge you or anything like that, because as far as you're concerned, like, the only audience I had at that point was like my core audience that had found me and weren't trolls and dickheads, because when you're small, the only people that are watching you are the people that actually give a fuck about you. So there's no attention from anyone else, which is a weird thing, and when it hits fucking hard. It's crazy. But yeah, it was a big change with the channel, man. And I was doing milestone videos fucking every couple of days, just being like, oh my god, we hit another 1,000, oh my god, we hit another 1,000, and it was just like the craziest shit, man, one after the other, and we kept going and going, and sort of leads us to where we are today, man, which is crazy. There's a big evolution of me, man, and it kind of changed everything. The only thing I would say that was negative that would have come out of this is it made me a bit scared, because this is me being completely open. Like, I felt like because I made it on this video that perhaps I couldn't ever do it again. I'd never had that opportunity to make a video that would see a fucking million views, that's for sure. So yeah, it was a crazy time in my life, man. And I think that's kind of part of what knocked my confidence as well a little bit, because like, although I'd done really good, I had also still putting videos out there getting 10 views, and alongside videos like this that are fucking doing millions. It's such a weird time in my life, it really was. And still is, to be honest with you, to this day. I wish I knew the recipe of what I did to make this happen. I really do. I mean, I discovered something quickly. I suppose that's probably what I did fast. Is found the Easter egg. I think I was one of the very first few to find the Easter egg for the game. And I guess maybe that was the recipe for it. I don't know. I just don't know. I wish to God I knew, because I'd be a lot bigger YouTuber right now. I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, a lot of fun had in this, man. So it's been kind of nice looking back over this stuff, guys. I mean, to present day, you know what I'm all about now. A lot higher production value, for sure. Audio's a lot better. I still wish I had a better camera, but all these things are still going. It's not like I'm saying, this isn't about one of those videos where I'm looking back because I'm now at 1 million subscribers. It's more looking back the fact that I've spent nearly 3 years on YouTube now. I would say 2 years seriously doing it. A little under 2 years probably taking it really seriously, and about a year where I started doing the double uploads and stuff like that. A little over a year where I've been doing double uploads and really having a strong schedule. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I've had so much fun doing this, guys. It's actually been really fun to look back at this. I'd kind of like to go over some more of this, maybe pick out my exact favourite videos or something and we'll go through them together or something like that. So if you enjoy this kind of thing where we've just... focus. If you've enjoyed this kind of thing where I've just sat down and gone through this and gone through my history a little bit, if you've enjoyed this style of video, I would love to do more of this. I kind of want to do a little bit more of this sort of stuff anyway with you guys, a little bit maybe different styles of videos and stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up soon. I'm planning some sketch videos. I've got some other things that are in the pipeline. I don't want to talk too much about them because if I don't do it then I get ridiculed for it. But I really want to change the channel around. There's been a lot going on the channel lately, and I want to get the channel the attention it deserves, and that guys, that's called hard work. That's all that is. I just need to get it out there, and basically I feel like I just want to give this channel a big push, and a push in the right direction. And to do that, it's going to take all of us, man. And it always has. Without you guys, I would have nothing on this channel. There'd be no views and there'd be nothing. So if we can just bound together, hopefully you're going to enjoy some of the newer stuff that I'm going to be putting out there. It's kind of partially why I'm going to be looking at this older stuff as well, is because it's kind of saying goodbye to that older stuff, and we're going to start doing some really cool shit soon. So keep an eye out. I'll let you know, and I'll probably do another vlog type video anyway when I come to releasing all the new sketchy stuff. It's a little bit down the pipeline yet. I need to get some really good production stuff together on it. I need to get my new camera and stuff, and then we're going to start filming all of that. But it's going to be an exciting time. There's a lot going on, man, trust me. Over the next sort of 3 months you're going to see some huge changes, so just prepare yourself. If you can do anything for me, the only thing I could ask, guys, is that you share the videos, hit that like button, and enjoy what I do. That's all I can ask of you guys. Other than that, guys, I'm going to leave this here. It's been really fun looking back at my history of how I got to where I am. And I don't know, man. Kind of give me some feels, man, looking back at all this stuff. It really has. See you in the next one, guys. To another 3 years on YouTube, hopefully. Maybe more, who knows. Woo. See you in the next one.